Hi Marissa, my name's Tom McCoubry. We've been speaking via text about this car right next to me. This is the 2019 GLC 300 that you've been inquiring about. So I wanted to put a quick video tour together for you and just go over some of the options and features that this vehicle has on it. So we're going to start on the outside, walk around it, and then we'll move to the inside. So starting right up front, this is a polar white on beige GLC. Some of the really nice appearance package options on the outside of this is a lot of the chrome features. So it does have the chrome accents on the front, which are an optional feature here. So you've got on your front grille, your lower valance down there, as well as these fins to the either side of the grille, which is very nice. As we come around, you'll see we do have 18-inch 5-spoke wheels and all-season tires on them. Then as we come down the side here, you'll see there's more chrome inserts behind the door handles, protects the paint behind the door handles, one of the more common spots for scratches on vehicles. So this is a nice little addition. You get it on all four. And it also ties nicely in with your aluminum trim and roof rails and just the overall flow of the vehicle. We're going to come around to the rear. I'll show you the trunk space in the GLC 300. We do have the automatic liftgate. So plenty of room back here for some storage, as well as to lay the seats down. We have these little switches on either side that we press, and they actually fold down just like that. Switches right there, and you can, as you see, do a 60-40 split, or if you hit this one over here, all the seats fold down. Underneath, we do have a little bit more storage under there, and it is lockable. So if you do have goods that you want locked up, you certainly can lock them back here. Perfect. Then on the back, we do have a couple more chrome pieces that were added on as options to this vehicle. And then as we come around to the passenger side, I'm going to open this up and put the seat back. Also give you a look at that silk beige interior on this vehicle. So you're getting a really nice look at the Burl Walnut trim, which you'll see flows through the front as well. When we get to the interior, I will point that out in there. All right, that's the exterior of the vehicle. Now we can go into the front seat and check out the options in there. All right, now that we're inside the vehicle, I'll touch on some of the features and options in here. So first off, I'll start on the driver's side door and kind of work my way through the middle. But for options on this, we do have the two big ones are premium package, which gets you the keyless entry, keyless go. So it is a push button start. We can just leave the keys in our pocket, in your purse, wherever you want to put them. You don't have to have them out. Push button start is really nice. And then the second one is actually Apple CarPlay. So smartphone integration package on this vehicle. So it's Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You can plug your phone into a port right in here in the center console, and it will actually mirror your phone up to the infotainment system, allowing you to have access to your navigation in your phone, whether it be Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze, any of those apps, as well as your audiobooks, text messaging, phone calls, all right through that. It's a really cool feature on this vehicle. So over here on the driver's side door, first you'll see that Burl Walnut trim up here on both doors, as well as in the center console. But we do have heated seats, as well as your seat adjustment, which is different from a lot of vehicles. We do put our seat adjustment up on the doors. Allows for easier adjustment of the seat, so you don't have to stick your hand between the door and the chair. Heated seats are above that. Then all your window and mirror controls are down along the armrest. And then your tailgate controls are down by your left shin. You do have automatic lights, so the lights will come on and off as the light goes up and down. So daylight versus nighttime, your lights come on automatically. Another really nice feature of this vehicle, it's an option, is the heated steering wheel. It's hard to see from where you guys are at, but there is a little stalk on the side, the smallest of the 3 stalks on the steering column. This one also controls your steering wheel adjustment. At the end of it, you can actually turn the knob and actually turns on your heated steering wheel. Really, really nice in those winter months, as well as the fall and early spring. It's nice to have, heat up the wheel. We do have cruise control and all of our blinker, wiper control all over on the left side of the steering wheel. They are automatic wipers on this vehicle, so you do just turn them on once, and then as it starts to rain, they come on, and there's a couple different settings there, speeds. On the steering wheel, we have some controls for, on the left side, we have controls for the screen in the middle of your gauges. So this will allow us to kind of scroll through what we our menus in here. So depending on what you want to see, you can kind of change it depending on whether you want to see your radio, your Bluetooth, your telephone, or just your normal trip meter, speedometer, those things. That's all controlled over here. And on the right side is your phone and radio volume. So that's kind of straightforward, as well as voice control. Pretty straightforward, volume up and down, mute, and then answer and hang up, and voice control. Gear levers behind the steering wheel. As I pointed out earlier, we do have the stop-start button right there. Another really nice touch. So like I said, we do have the Burl Walnut trim, but we also have this piece of aluminum trim tying in the exterior to the interior on this vehicle. So all of our climate controls are right here in the middle. We do have a CD player underneath those. And then these buttons right here are actually shortcuts to all of our different menus inside the infotainment system. So that allows you to just jump to certain vehicle settings or your telephone quicker than just using this over here. Another thing that's harder to see, another option that's in here, it's harder to see because it's so bright out today, is the ambient lighting package. So you do have 3 colors to choose from in here. Currently, I do believe it's on its brightest setting on yellow, so a little bit tough to see, but you got white, yellow, and blue to choose from, which is a nice touch at night. Just gives it a little pop of color. We've got our cup holders tucked in underneath this little lid here, and back here is how we control our infotainment system. So this wheel is how we select things. We can scroll left and right. We can also push this left and right, and then to select, we actually click on it. Then we have these back and home buttons as well. And then I'll get out of that. On the left side, we have a dynamic select switch. What that'll do is actually gives you different drive modes, whether it be Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort, or Eco. The car will always start in Eco or start in Comfort. I apologize. So if you want a little bit sportier of a feel, you can always change that right there. The other 2 buttons here, the M is for manual shifting. So if you wanted to shift this, you can use the paddles. If you hit that, it'll actually only use the paddles. Then we have our automatic stop-start. That button, if it's lit up, it is active. If you turn it off, it's turned off. On the right side of our scroll wheel here, we do have a volume control for our radio, a power button for our infotainment system, and our traction control. So it gives you really quick, easy access to all of our buttons over here. Another one of the features I know you were looking for was our sunroof. So this vehicle does have the optional pano roof. It does go all the way back over the rear seat passengers there and opens from this little bar here forward. It'll actually open and slide back, all controlled right up front here with this little switch right here that I just hit. But so that kind of is a quick overview of the 2019 GLC 300. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 207-510-2286. Thanks.